For our third and final stream of the week. We've had a pretty bumper week back to back with streams. We've had one on Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we're here on Thursday. Good to have you all for today's stream. If you're watching us live on Twitch or on YouTube or on Facebook as well, good to see you all. My name is Alex. I'm one of your community managers here at SES Software. And joining us in the studio, we have Mark back. Good to see you, Mark. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be back. I feel like I've spent the whole summer not here.
No, back and forth. I think I've seen you more in chat than actually on the stream because you do pop into the chats every now and again.
It's hard. I try to, but like when we're in the different time zones, it's kind of hard to catch it sometimes.
That's it. I mean, you've been traveling, you've been working hard again. We'll definitely touch on that topic a little bit later to ask what you've been up to because it's always exciting to know what you've been up to. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Good to know. But good to see. It looks like you've almost got a tan. Is it somewhere warm that you're at, or?
Yeah, it was really hot.
It's pretty warm.
But no beach. It was just, I don't know if you can see.
I mean, I've gotten whiter, you've gotten browner. I mean, we can tell who's been traveling. We can tell. Good to see you all as well, chat here as well in our stream. Welcome back for our Let's Play Series 1 episode number 63 of our American Truck Simulator Let's Play series. And honestly, it feels like it's been a minute, and I don't remember where we last left off. What was the last episode? Was I with you for the last episode? Or who? I don't remember.
No, you
Namiro,
weren't. I think you were with Namiro.
That's right. And Namiro just got the job done.
Well, I just wanted to ask, what is with that parking?
Is that how he left it?
That's how he left it, man. That's how I spawned in the game.
That's
I always try to like have the camera in like some nice cinematic angle when we spawn in, but I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, what is this?
That is awful. Back to driving academy for him.
This man some
I can't believe he left it like that. Yeah, no, if I remember correctly, last time when we were on the Let's Play, he just basically grinded out the jobs and got your loans paid off. So I believe
it says,
in terms of money, you should be all paid off on the bank. But you have a little bit less in the wallet.
It says we have a load right now going to Selena.
Oh, okay. So we're still halfway through a job. I think I remember that too.
Okay. And it also says we don't have much time left to do it, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's due by Thursday. It's late.
That's today. Yeah.
What happened here? It was due hours ago.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah, 0 minutes remains. Benny, what happened here? Did someone leave the PC on? Did somebody go back to the old... I don't know what to do because if we go, we deliver it, we make no money and we waste time and fuel. I mean, and if we cancel it, we lose $12,000. So what do we do here, chat?
I'm gonna quickly look back on the VOD and see what happened towards the end of the stream. He pulled in. It's nighttime when he pulls in. I can't see a time though. What time is it when he pulled in? He pulled in at 9:51 p.m. on Wednesday. To the rest.
Oh, so he slept. And killed all the job time.
He slept, yeah. And he's woken up at 7:52
He did this on purpose. He wanted to sabotage us.
I mean, the rest counter was getting a bit high, but he could have kept on going, I think. He could have left it.
Well, I got in trouble when I did developer tricks and went back to autosaves and stuff like that. So I'm not allowed to go back to the night before and carry on the job from there, right? So chat, you have to decide, are we going to deliver a load for no pay, or are we going to cancel the job for $12,000 and take on another one? Chat, you guys talk about it. In the meantime, Alex, you and I can talk about the state of the company since I've been gone.
Yeah, so your bank loan should be paid off now in terms of your loans. And we said now that the loans are paid off, that means you can take out more loans. Yeah, exactly. It's just exactly what we completely predicted this. I mean, but it's working. I mean, we laugh about it, but it works.
That's the thing, right? Like you're buying equipment that's making you money. And so it's investments. It's not loans, it's investments. The bank is investing in us. But, exactly. I mean, I don't think we even have many spots left in the garage. Let's go take a look at our truck manager. I mean, yeah, we've only got one spot left to buy a truck, so I probably won't bother taking a loan out right now, honestly. But I might. I was thinking, and maybe this is a good time to do it if the chat, I mean, I'm looking at it and they're all saying cancel. I was thinking I'd like to go do some driving in the Southwest.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
enjoy it.
Yeah, switch the trucks around. I mean, we have a truck out. We have a yard out in San Francisco, so we can steal one of those trucks and go to work. What do you think, chat?
I think that sounds pretty good. And with the chat saying cancel it, I'm in a little bit of agreement because, like, yeah, you're going to lose money on this, but at the same time, you're going to make that money back in no time with your drivers.
Or even more.
Because they're earning good money, right? You're going to earn back. Yeah.
All right, so let's start with that.
It's a bit of a loss.
Let's do a little cancel here. Oh, it's going to hurt. $12,000. But you know what?
You'll be fine.
Somebody was sleeping when they should have been driving. That's all I'm going to say about
That's true. One of the drivers was slacking, and that driver's name was Namiro. I didn't even notice.
But I can actually take a look at the last jobs you guys did, because I think I left you guys on the lift truck. I think Peter finished it off for me. And then, you guys did a lot of loads.
We've done quite a few. Yeah, we've made some good progress there. They're looking after you while you're gone.
Wow. Okay, so let's do some shuffling. Let's go to the truck manager first. So what truck do we want to drive, chat? This is the list of trucks. You guys tell me which one you want to drive today, and that's the one we're going to take over to San Francisco and start driving with. That's
our inventory.
We got lots of different trucks. I'm actually surprised there's a few that we don't have. Frankie says W900. I like the way he thinks, but let's see what everyone else says. We drove the Mac Pinnacle a lot lately.
W900, T680.
T680, W900. Oh, I think W9's in the lead right now, but just by maybe one. Oh, it's going to be the W9. Got to be the W9.
One for the Western Style 490X, okay. But W900 is definitely coming in.
A few for the BNL, too. I'm seeing more for the W9, though. Yeah, we're going with W9.
Yeah.
And I only got to drive this truck for a handful of streams before we
switched it up, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in Seattle right now. Nathan, Nat Vander, our boy, he's driving it. But
get on Nathan.
We're going to steal it from him. We're going to steal it.
Sorry, Nathan.
We're going to send it to San Francisco.
He's on the other side of the world. He's not going to notice.
Which truck are we going to switch it with? We're going to switch it with maybe the International. Let's just switch it with the Freightliner. It's like the number one truck there. So now the Kenworth is there. Then we're going to go to the driver manager, and we're going to put ourselves into the Kenworth. So we're going to go over here. We're going to switch to San Francisco. I don't know why it's weird. And we're going to steal that truck. Boop. So now Nat Vander is in the Freightliner, which I think he'll do well with.
Yeah.
And where did the Mac end up? There it is with Carol, yeah. Yeah, really quick. I'm just going to go to the truck manager. And just because it's giving me a little bit of OCD.
Get rid of the banners.
Yeah. I was watching you guys stream.
For a little while.
Yeah, you're not hauling oversized. You still have the oversized banners on.
You still got the beacons and everything. Yeah.
We'll even throw this back on. Yeah.
That's what happens when you just throw a driver in there. He's like, I'll just take it as it is and doesn't touch it and just goes on the road.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our truck now. Let's while we're back there looking at the drivers. We got $200,000.
So we just got paid, I guess.
Yeah.
Since you cancelled the job, it would take the time there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we made a bunch of money in that time. Nice.
Yeah, so where's that 12,000? Yeah. Gone, right?
So we can actually hire another truck to Des Moines. Because we have a free spot in Des Moines. So
yeah, we could.
Used truck dealer.
Take a look at the used truck dealer.
Yeah, it's easy. Like we don't have to drive anymore. We can just make money sitting here in the shop. All right, chat.
End the stream in 5 minutes.
As always, you guys are helping us run this company. So what are we buying today?
So you don't want to make the same mistake as Peter did, who bought some 3-star trucks, which he thought was a great deal, but then 2 of them were not usable to drive.
So it is a great deal, but you have to drive. You have to drive it yourself and take it to the shop and repair it yourself. Then it's not so expensive. But if you just buy it and then you do the restore from the menu, then it's quite expensive.
That's where Peter's going wrong. That's where he's losing his money. Okay. Good little tip there for your drivers.
I mean, what do you think, man? Maybe another T680, but that's pricey. That's a lot of money. 174. Yeah. That's almost all our money.
579 ain't too bad, is it? I mean, it's not a great cab, but
I mean, it's 5-star. Both of them are 5-star. Yeah, maybe this one.
A 4-star. What do you think about 4-star? Is there any 4-star ones or?
We got a couple. We got a 579. Yeah, we got the one 579.
That's 100.
Kind of looks like a banana though. I don't know about that color.
Anthem day cab for 113, only got 21,000 miles on it. That Freightliner Cascadia only got 8,000 miles on it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but the day cabs, where's our driver going to sleep? You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's grab this
side
one.
of the road.
Let's grab this one. We don't have any 579 so far, so we'll grab that. We'll slap her in Des Moines there. Hire a driver to drive it, and then we'll get driving ourselves. So, recruitment agency, there it is. And hire a driver. And we got Ida.
Ivan is looking great.
Janetta, Ivan, Brandon, Milton, Brian, Lawrence and his banging mustache.
Oh my goodness.
Tina.
A gentleman.
Tobias, Martin, and Boris. Who's got the most skill level? That's going to be Ida. 2 and fragile. But who has the most in the most things? I think it's going to be Brandon.
It looks like
he's got Brandon or Ivan. They like have the most unlocked things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, what do you think? Ida. Someone says Ida. $361 per delivery plus $16. I mean that she's actually cheaper than. Well, she's the same price as him. He's actually a lower level.
We got quite a few for Ivan.
Everyone wants Ivan. All right, we're getting Ivan.
Everyone gets Ivan. This crazy guy.
All right.
The turkey hat. Okay,
sweet. So, oh man, I'm so excited to drive this W9. Okay,
where are you going to take her? That's the question.
That's a good point. Where are our trailers? Where's our trailers at? So we just have one in Seattle.
Mm.
Okay, well we'll leave that there. We won't steal it from him. I think he's on a load anyways if he's got it. And I don't think we need to go buy one. So let's go take a look at our jobs. Freight market. And we're in San Francisco. Chat, where do we want to go? I want to head south. I want to go into this area.
Yeah, because we've not really gone down too much, have we? Before
we checked out a little bit after like the rework, but I think we really didn't spend too much time there.
Mm.
Do we have anything like the Los Angeles, maybe? Sacramento, that's going the wrong way. San Diego, that's kind of in the right direction, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Or what's Indio? Oh, Indio kind of goes that way, too. Oakland is the wrong way. Stockton, also not the wrong way. So we got a reservoir tank or a generator set. Where's this going? Page? Flagstaff?
That's not too bad, is it? Taking some JCB stuff.
Yeah.
Taking to Arizona.
I think I'm leaning towards the gen set.
Not really explored at all, Arizona.
Yeah, we got a few people in the chat talking about San Diego. Yeah, let's do San Diego.
All right,
let's get trucking, guys.
Sounds good. In the meantime, chat, real quick, little reminder, you've only got 3 days left. That's this Sunday to complete the Cruising Iowa Water Trucks event. That's coming to an end. Of course, we gave you plenty of time to earn those unique awards, and the community goal has also been reached. So, if you haven't been able to manage to get your personal goals done yet to earn those unique items, you've only got a few days left to do it. If you need to find out all the rules and details of how to take part, you can find them in-game if you're on the latest version of the game. It should be posted at the top of your main menu. You can track your jobs from there, or you can head over to watertrucks.com and find all of the information there. Also, to keep up to date with all the latest news as well, our blog has been on fire recently with all of the writers having like 6 packs on their fingers because the amount of blogs we're putting out. We've got lots of news coming out. We had today the Project Route 66 rework, Meet the Team, which is an exciting one. That's one I'm definitely excited for. We're introducing that will be focusing on key stretches of northern Arizona and parts of New Mexico, particularly along the I-40 for the Route 66 and its surroundings, which is cool because that's an iconic route. And have you been on Route 66 much in real life? As have you been driving across the stateside, Mark? So
yeah, kind of, because a lot of Route 66 was actually replaced with interstate, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So I've driven, like, for example, in Oklahoma, I-44. I don't know how many times, dozens of times, you know. So I've been in and around Route 66. I don't know how much of the actual real Route 66 I've been on though. But I did do a little bit on this last business trip.
I'd love to travel on it. Yeah. Oh, did you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna talk a little bit about that in just a minute. I wanted to share also. We have some Louisiana news for those who are looking forward to the upcoming Louisiana. I'm probably gonna butcher this name. Maybe Mark, you know how to pronounce it better than me. Port Fouchon, is that correct? Do you know?
I don't know. Is it French?
Is it French? That's the question. Yeah.
Like Cajun French, right?
Hope that's correct. But it's one of the largest industrial areas you'll encounter in our upcoming Louisiana DLC, and we showed off some of the depots and some of the first you'll get to experience there. Like we'll have our very first custom depot of a shipyard in American Truck Simulator there, as well as a truck stop and some other depots and industries as well. So that's definitely a cool one to check out. And of course, we also had our most recent SES on the road episode with the Mac Experience Center, featuring yours truly, Mark, here on the screen during the episode. That was a fun one, man.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun to be there. Mac, actually, that Experience Center is always a lot of fun to go to. They do a really good job there.
Yeah, featuring some movie stars and some history. It's definitely one you do not want to miss out on, and of course some driving behind the wheel as well while they're there too. And you definitely should subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching from our YouTube channel as well, because we've got lots of great upcoming episodes. One that I've seen recently that's in the works, a little hint, well, Mark's the hint, I guess. Big hint in terms of maybe what he's wearing, but we'll leave that for the future.
There's a couple coming that are going to be fun, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. So again, find all the latest news at our official blog, blog.scsoft.com, or by following any of our socials on X, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all of that good stuff. And make sure you're following the official accounts as well. There has been unfortunately a few impersonators around trying to spread some misinformation or some news that isn't officially from us. So just make sure you're following the official accounts there. All right, picking up this load stateside, it's good to have you back behind the virtual, but you've actually been doing a lot behind a real driving wheel recently, haven't you?
I have, and it's been it was a really fun and productive trip we were on just recently.
Tell us more about it.
So we actually went to the reason I kind of want to go to where did my trailer go? Oh, there it is. The reason I actually want to head down to the reason I want to head down to LA is because that's actually one of the places where we were on the most recent trip. And I realized after playing American Truck Simulator, after the rework, and after being there in real life, that our team actually did an awesome job recreating some of the sites. Like I really got to hand it to Yannick and the rework team for ATS. Just right out of the park. Really good job. Where's my trailer? So I kind of wanted to just kind of head down there again, and maybe if we get there this episode, we can talk about some of the places in the game that we saw in real life. But yeah, we're out there. It was kind of a different trip. It was a much smaller crew. There was just 3 of us. But we were out there to do some final sound recording for some of the road trip DLC vehicles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which is actually quite exciting because we've been showing off some of the models on our streams recently. We looked at the Dodge Charger, and we also this week looked at the Dodge Challenger, which we didn't actually show yet across any of our blogs or social media. And we got a first look at that with Andy, which was absolutely awesome. Is there some of the cars you can share that have been announced already that you got to work with recently?
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, we had a couple pickup trucks. The Ram 1500 Laramie. We had one of those with the 3-liter Hurricane inline 6. So we drove that around for a few hours in different conditions, getting different sounds of the engine. We had now the year isn't correct for what we're going to have in the game, but we had a 1972 Dodge Charger, which we happened to pick it up in Hollywood. So driving around Hollywood and Santa Monica in like a 1972 Charger felt really cool, you know?
That's like straight out of a movie or something.
Oh, it was like really awesome. Yeah. I have no complaints about that. I mean, it was just a blast. It was really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We were there for a few days. We did some vehicles I also can't talk about. So, unfortunately. Okay. But we also headed out to Phoenix And there, some more vehicles I can't talk about, but one of the ones I can talk about is I don't remember the year the one we had, but it'll be same as what we have in game, and it was a Dodge Challenger Hellcat.
Dang.
With like, I don't even know what the thing had, like 800 horsepower or something. Like, that was a bad idea giving me that. I was having way too much fun.
That footage is going to stay unreleased and in the archives.
Yeah. What are you talking about, officer? That wasn't me. I've never driven one of these cars in my life.
In about 5 years, maybe you can release it, so you can't be, held accountable anymore.
Exactly. I think 7 years is the...
Is it 7? Oh,
yeah, in the U.S. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, super productive. Yeah, it was great. But yeah,
that's awesome to hear.
We had a couple free days because in the past we've been like working really hard, and we find that by the end of these business trips we're quite burnt out, and it's quite a shame because we're getting to go see all these like cool places and do all these cool things, and then to get back and just feel kind of tired. It's nice to have a couple days off, right? So we also took one day and went up to Monument Valley there, up in the border of Utah and Arizona, and that was awesome. For me, I've been there 3 times before, once in the car and twice in the truck. It was so beautiful. It was awesome. So that was, gotta turn left here. That was really nice too. I wouldn't say like a highlight of the trip because, driving some cars that I never would otherwise get an opportunity to drive was pretty cool too. But
I bet.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
That is cool. That is cool news to hear as well, and exciting to hear as well that things are progressing well with Road Trip, and of course we're going to keep the news coming to you as well with all of that. And I'm excited to see the results of that. I'm sure you got. Was there any like SCS on the road footage happening with that too, or
not this time around because just the logistics of it and other things that were going on in the company. We didn't have like a spare video maker or anything like that.
Got it.
And we. Because this was kind of like final footage, like final like recordings, it was really kind of like an in and out deal. So maybe not as interesting as some of the other things we've done. So yeah, just like I said, just small crew. Just
got it. Yeah. Got it. Oh, I gotta say, I think Namiro is probably very, very jealous of the whole Dodge Challenger thing. That being one of his favorite cars. I didn't quite realize how much he loves that car until we brought him on the stream with Andy, and he was literally like saying, oh yeah, I helped Andy out with getting all the details right, because apparently he's just watched so many videos and he's like such a big fan of that vehicle that he just knows it inside out. So
well, he's like an expert on these things at this point. He's like walking Wikipedia when it comes to Dodge Challengers. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, it's impressive, but I'm excited for the future, of course, of Road Trip. The details of the model are insane. As we were walking through it with Andy, it was just so interesting to learn about how the process of putting these vehicles together. On the Charger one, he showed us how they did it more traditionally with the photo scans, and then the Challenger was done using CAD data, which of course he couldn't show on the stream, but different process, and one's a little bit easier than the other, but they both are given like the same equal amount of love and detail.
Absolutely.
Which is just so awesome. Like everything from the dashboard to the interior textures, where you're going to be sitting obviously there the most in your cab. They've really paid a lot of attention to detail in those, so I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for that, and excited to share with more of the different packs we'll bring out as well in the future.
Of the vehicles, that have been confirmed so far, which would you say is the one you're most looking forward to? I know there's no Mini Coopers or Land Rovers or
I was looking forward to driving Mr. Bean's car, man. Come on. Just on the top with the strings, the chair. No. Probably, probably the Ram and Dodge pack, honestly, just in general, because like there's a lot of iconic vehicles in there, big trucks. We don't really see that sort of stuff around the UK or in Europe because our roads really aren't made for it. It's tough for them to fit around. So being able to drive something that I normally wouldn't have the opportunity to, or something big, is quite exciting to me, I think. But I gotta say, I think I'm very much looking forward to just trying out the Dodge Charger, because that's just such an iconic car, one I've seen in so many TV series and movies and such like this. Even chat, when we were talking to them about it, they're like, yeah, the first thing we're going to do is going to find a nice ramp to jump over a river somewhere, because it's just such an iconic vehicle in that sense. So probably
point.
The Charger. Probably the Charger. What about you, Mark?
There. For me,
Yeah.
Well, I can't say because it's one of the vehicles we drove this trip, but it's not one we've confirmed yet. I got to keep it secret, but all I'll say is it exceeded my expectations tenfold. Like, I did not expect this car to drive this well. It was insane. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
But,
and of course, the Viper as well was another big one.
The Challenger was a close second. The noise from the supercharger, it was making me giddy, man. That little whoop.
Did you feel like you were in like an episode of Top Gear? You know, with like reviewing cars and stuff like this?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Felt like the Stig.
My metaphors aren't as good as Jeremy's, of course, but yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Do you love the classic Top Gear?
So have you ever had an opportunity to drive like a big pickup truck?
Never.
Really?
Never. I mean, the closest I've gotten driving something big is I drove the DAF XF, but that was literally just in a very small car park, and I drove it forward and I drove it backwards. I didn't really get to like drive it properly.
Okay.
Or anything like that.
Right.
So a little bit of maneuvering, but otherwise, yeah, never been in a big pickup truck. Probably the biggest car I've driven is like a Volkswagen T-Roc, and that's just like a compact SUV.
Yeah, it's very small.
It's not even considered anything big.
Now, generally,
so,
like the UK, you guys are using like kind of like even smaller cars than like mainland Europe, right? Generally, or is it about the same? You would say?
I would say it's about the same now.
Okay.
Like, especially the way car manufacturers are going, like they're all kind of pumping out the same sort of designs across the board now.
Right.
So yeah, I would say that. I mean, probably previously, I think cars probably were a lot smaller, but yeah, like compact SUVs and kind of Range Rovers and Land Rovers are kind of like the more popular things on the road, and it is becoming a little bit of a struggle even for them with those vehicle sizes on the roads in the UK and the parking spots and stuff like this.
Right. Yeah, I think it's the same thing here. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect quite so many like fairly large SUVs. And it's actually kind of a optical illusion too, because when you actually look at them, they're not actually large SUVs. Like in Europe, like you said, they'd be like compact SUVs, right?
Yep.
Or sorry, in the USA. But here in Europe, because generally everyone's driving smaller cars and there's not so many pickup trucks in the landscape, they seem a little bit bigger somehow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen some pretty extreme pictures online of like people stepping into their trucks or just, pickup trucks on the road in America, and I'm just like, I think they'll take up both lanes here in the UK if they drive it around here. These things are massive, they're crazy, but they must be a lot of fun to drive, I gotta say.
It's funny, like all of our colleagues who have gone to the US for the first time on one of our business trips, generally they're always I always ask them, I'm always kind of curious because I've heard so much criticism about, it's like, why does every American drive a pickup truck? You know what I mean? And you kind of don't understand it until you're there. And then when you're there and you actually drive one, every single one of my colleagues has been like, okay, I get it. I get it now. I understand. I don't know what it is, but something, once you're in there and you're driving the pickup, you understand why people like it,
Of course. Yeah, of course. I get it. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to drive one, but even driving in America, like, you understand completely. I mean, the roads are built for it. Everything's a bit wider. And, you feel a bit like the king of the road when you're out there on those pickup trucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's the thing, right? You're sitting a little bit higher than the other traffic around you, unless all the other traffic is pickups too. So you can kind of like see over the car in front of you and kind of predict what's going to happen and all that. And just better visibility in general. Yeah.
And it's versatile as well. I mean, you can use it for a range of applications, throwing stuff in the back and everything like this. So
and fast too. I mean, like, I know they're heavy, but I mean, a lot of these pickups now are pushing like over 400 horsepower easy,
Yeah, they're packing. They're definitely packing the engine.
They're sporty.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, next time, whenever I have the opportunity to go over to America, whenever that may be, I'll have to see if I can't wiggle in a little car hire or a little ride with somebody in a pickup truck.
Absolutely.
See if all my experiences. Absolutely. But no, that sounded like a lot of fun. I'm excited to see how the work comes out for the future road trip with the trip that you're doing there. And how are we doing on this trip? Doing pretty good.
Pretty good. I just realized I should have checked it before. I should have come down the Pacific Coast Highway.
That would have been pretty nice. Yeah.
I think we'll just come down here, grab 126, and then circle back. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? In the meantime, we also got to say a big thank you to our community as well. You might have seen the posts, or maybe even an article or two online already, but I know a lot of you are always mentioning. I see it under every single post on our social media. It's the biggest topic so far as of recently. Of course, We're talking about consoles. It's a big one. For PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, we just reached over 500,000 accumulated wish lists across both of the platforms. There's 500,000 people that have put it in their wish list, so that is huge. Big thank you to everybody who has wish listed it so far, and I know all of you are quite excited for some news, and once we do have some to share with you, we definitely will. We won't hold back, but we're working hard behind the scenes, I promise you that. I know a lot of you are quite eager to hear more about it, but excited to get to new platforms for sure. I know a lot of people across the world will be pretty happy once we do get a release on console. You good there, Mark?
Yeah, I'm trying to read the chat and drive at the same time.
Oh, I was wondering.
Yeah, no, they're talking about the pickup trucks a little bit. So yeah, it's not so much about the tax. It's actually the interest rate when you're financing. You know, if you want to finance, like, let's say, like a sports car or even a luxury car, generally you have a higher finance rate. The pickup truck, the finance companies kind of look at it more like a work vehicle, so they usually give you quite a bit lower rate that way. But the tax rate, you don't actually pay less tax unless you're registering it to a business, which some people do, some people don't. But yeah, I would say, like, generally with a pickup truck, like, the luxury you're getting for what you're paying is, like, it's a pretty good value for money. Like you said, the versatility of the vehicle, like, they're quite nice interiors, they're quite powerful, they're quite fun to drive. So it's just kind of like it's just a good choice, you know. If that's what you're looking for, of course, you know. I mean, if you're looking for a V8 manual rear-wheel drive monster, then, you know, you got to get a Cadillac Blackbird or Blackwing. Blackwing.
What are you?
Have you not seen this car?
Mark?
What?
No, I haven't seen that car. I was just wondering what you're driving at the moment over here in Europe.
In Europe, I bought a Seat.
Seat.
Yeah. Is it Seat or Seat?
What, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
Seat. I don't know if that's correct.
It's a 2014. It's a bit older, but it's the FR model, which was a good idea on paper, but now that I drive on the beautiful cobblestoned Prague roads, I'm having a lot of regrets.
Is the suspension not so great then, or?
It's very good on smooth roads, but it's very firm. It's like the sporty version of the car, so it's very firm, and it's got like 18-inch rims, so there's not much rubber on them. So yeah, there's not much in the way of like a comfortable ride in the car. But it's really nice. It's a 2-liter diesel, so it's a blast. You know, I never had a small car in North America where I lived there. I always had pickup trucks or Jeeps or something like this. So it was kind of like my dream to get like a little hot hatch, and that's what I got. Like, it's 135 kilowatts, which is like what, 182 horsepower or something. So like it's decently fast. It's like fun. It's sporty, but I ended up buying it in a city where like a lot of the speed limits are 30 kilometers an hour. So I wasn't using my head.
I was going to ask if there's something you prefer actually about smaller cars over the bigger cars.
For me, the big thing was like, because mostly I'm in Prague, you know, parking, just being able to like be nimble in traffic and all that. I mean, I would love to import like a Jeep on 40-inch tires and bring it over here, but it's just not practical or economical in any kind of way. But what about you? Do you have a car back home in UK?
I do, yeah, and it's nothing special either. It's actually one that I originally had for driving in London. And now I've taken it out and brought it over to the countryside, and it's being beaten up like crazy because it's not made for those roads, man. It's not made for the countryside rough roads that are all torn up and everything.
Really?
It's a little Toyota Yaris, little hybrid.
They're good
one.
cars.
Reliability, great. They're good cars, but yeah, the roads are rougher, and they're all like the rural roads that are like you can only fit one car down them, but it's a two-way road and you can do 60 miles per hour, and it's just I take advantage of that, you know. So it gets a little bit beaten up, so I wouldn't mind an upgrade at some point in the future.
What year is it?
2013, 2014.
Oh, so it's like okay, one of the newer generation ones. Honestly, they're great little cars. I got a few friends that have them, and yeah, I mean, they all love them. I had one friend, he bought the precursor to the Yaris in North America was called the Tercel, I think.
Okay.
He bought a Toyota Tercel like in 1996 or something like that, and he like fell in love with it, and he's bought like 4 of them since. He just keeps buying used Toyota Tercels. So. And that's in Canada with our winters and everything.
giving it a little touch screen in there with Apple CarPlay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some little nice upgrades here and there. So, I wouldn't mind something a little bit more oomph, honestly, and something a bit more built for the countryside these days. I have even looked at like stuff like the Toyota Hilux, the pickup truck that never dies.
Ooh, yeah.
And stuff like this. So, but hey, we'll see what the future holds. I think it's just like, the problem is that every time I come out here to Germany, I'm hiring a car for a while. And they're always like the newest spec cars, right? At like these car hire places.
Yeah.
And then I go home and I just feel like I'm driving a toy. It's plastic. It's just it's small.
If you bought, like, let's say more of a touring car, not necessarily a sports touring car, but just like a car that could do long distance driving, would you consider driving from UK to Germany, or is it just not worth it?
Honestly, I mean, yeah. You have to weigh it up, right? Because like, taking the ferry is quite expensive. Or I could do Eurochannel tunnel if I drove from Calais. Depends which port of call you went into. But with fuel prices and everything, I don't know. I'd have to do the maths on that, because usually I'm just flying Ryanair, right? I fly over to a German airport with Ryanair, and I'm paying probably like, usually on average around 100 euros return.
Oh, yeah, you can't beat that.
You can't really beat that. And then if I'm having a car here, then I'll go to a car hire and I'll just hire a car for a couple of weeks or for however long I'm here.
That might be the deciding factor, is like, what is the cost of the car hire versus the cost of travel, right? Because when you have your own car,
right,
you're not paying anything besides gas or diesel.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I probably would drive it. It would be a long journey. I'd probably have to split it up, I imagine. Oh no, I could probably drive from here up to the ferry in like a day quite easily.
And the ferry the ferry is not overnight, is it? It's not that far of a distance.
Ferries are overnight.
Oh,
yes. The Channel Tunnel is like 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
But then you're going to Calais. You're actually kind of going the other direction, right?
I am thinking of like Felixstowe, though, because that's like my nearest ferry port. I don't usually go to Calais. But yeah, I guess it depends. I haven't really done it yet. I haven't really thought of it. But maybe I should give it a try at one point. Bring my car over. We'll see.
What about you, chat? Let us know, maybe, in the chat, what do you drive and what country do you live in the same message, so we can get an idea of like where everyone in the world, what kind of cars they're choosing. That might be cool.
Where are you from and what car are you driving if you're driving a car?
I think I know Mark Verstappen. He lives in the Netherlands. We know that. So he's definitely driving a bicycle.
So I'm seeing, I'm seeing Grey Dog says UK Peugeot 208 GT. We got Factory Axis saying a Ford Focus from the Netherlands. Air Cruise Honda Accord in VA. We got Big Jim with a Ford Cougar, Cougar, Belgium.
Oh yeah.
Who's this? Frankie Sat with a Chevy Silverado pickup truck in Virginia. Goodness, the chat is moving. I'm trying to read. Here we go. We have a Renault 5 E-Tech in UK Sheffield. 2013 Chevy Cruze in Kansas.
Well, I got really quick. I'm going to interrupt. I got to ask my man, JB Snake in Canada.
Oh, I see it.
Are you a welder? Because I see he has a 3500 Dodge Diesel.
3500 Ram.
Okay, cool.
Good question. That's a good question. I like it.
Yeah, see, there's another man out there like
Mustang
you. He's
GT.
GRG Dewey's got a Toyota Corolla in Colorado.
In Colorado, yeah. I see that.
I mean, the Colorado's roads are pretty rough too. I guess it depends where you are.
JB Snake says not a welder but equipment operator.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're on the Grapevine now here in the game.
Mark in our YouTube chat, 02 Dodge Dakota in Texas. T Stark saying a Hyundai i40 in Germany. We also got another person from Germany with a Ford Transit. Hey.
Oh, nice.
Don't knock them, man. They took that round the Nürburgring in Top Gear, man. Did that in under 10 minutes, man.
Man, speaking of Dakotas, actually, so my girlfriend told me, Ramcha, you know her, she pretty much told me, because I was like, every day I was like giving her a different example of a car we could buy before I decided on the Seat. And she's like, just make a decision already. I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, just pick a car, right? Because every day I was like, oh, we could buy an Audi. And the next day I was like, oh, we could buy this. Oh, we could buy a Ford Focus. You know? So when she said that, somebody in Florida put up for sale a mint condition, I think it was a 1995 Dodge Dakota.
No way.
I was so close to bringing it over.
The fees be on bringing that over though?
A lot. Almost as much as the pickup is worth.
Ballpark figure? Do you have one?
I mean, depending on the agency you go with to help you import it, you could probably do it as cheap as like €1,000 for the shipping. But generally, because of commission, taxes, the cost to change like the lighting and stuff over, what do they call it? Homologation. You're probably looking at anywhere from 2,500 to 3,500 euros. And the price of the truck itself, I think, was like 8,000 euros. So it didn't make sense. But
how many of those do you find over in Europe is the real question.
Never. And that's the problem though, because getting parts for it.
That's the worth.
Getting parts for it would be a nightmare. All right, hold on.
If you break down, they're like, what do we do with it, man?
Yeah, we want to go this way. We're going to take the long way, the scenic route through LA, which you would never do in real life. In real life, you would be trying to avoid LA at all costs just because of the traffic. As a truck driver, you want to get there quickly and smoothly. But since we were going to go check out Yannick and his team's work, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go the long way.
Do it. Someone say Knight Rider in the chat, but you know what? Growing up, I was always like, man, I would love to own some of these classic cars from the movies. A big one, of course, being like a DeLorean and stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But then over time, you learn that mechanically, these cars are nightmares.
Well, they are and they aren't,
so much
right?
Work, right?
Like some of these old cars. So when you get into the carbureted cars, that can be a nightmare, especially with the modern fuel has a high ethanol content. Carbureted cars don't like that. If you live higher altitude, if you live somewhere where the temperature fluctuates a lot, all these things can make owning a carbureted car quite terrible. Anyone in the chat that's like 30 or older and grew up in like, Michigan or Wisconsin or Canada, they'll remember their parents like trying to like shift the car into neutral coming to a red light in a snowstorm, trying to keep the engine revs up so that the car wouldn't stall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then putting it into drive and praying it wouldn't stall out when the light turned green. So, yeah, but there's actually a sweet spot. Basically, everything with electronic fuel injection that's pre-OBD, and even some of the stuff into the OBD era, is pretty easy to work on. The parts are pretty cheap. It's just getting them, right? So, like, if you're in Europe, obviously getting parts from America can be quite expensive. And they're simple. I mean, they're quite simple vehicles. So, like, I would say, like, if you want to get into mechanics or something, like, you want to get into learning how to work on a car, it's actually a really good idea to go buy like a early 1990s like Honda Civic or something like that, and they're great. They're like Lego,
Yeah.
Like you open up that Caterpillar D11 bulldozer Lego Technic kit, and it's 37 bags of parts, and it looks really intimidating. But in the end, you'll be able to put it together with a little bit of instruction.
Yeah, it kind of reminisces of the time of when I was young, and my dad was like showing me off in his old Ford car, like how to change different things in the engine and in the wheels. He's like, yeah, this is going to come in handy one day. And now I open up the hood and it's just all electronics. You're like, yeah, I'm not so sure about that, Dad.
Yeah, the new stuff is hard.
It's
like
not
even
the same.
the new stuff is it's I mean, and on the one side it's easy because a lot of times you can plug into a computer and it'll tell you what's wrong with the car, right?
Yeah.
But other times it's just like it's telling you something's wrong, but there's not actually something wrong. There's just like some sensor has a bad connection.
Yeah.
So it can go both ways.
It can definitely, yeah. But no, I mean, I agree with the cars, or even doing like a kit car or something like that. I know those are quite popular. Getting a kit car, putting that together yourself, sort of thing. So, I mean, that's quite popular in the UK still. I'm not sure about in the US. Or
I was gonna say I had never heard of that until Top Gear.
No kidding.
That was my first I always like kit car. I don't know. Like I had heard the term, but I didn't know what it was. I guess like in probably the most relevant thing in North America is there's a lot of companies that sell body kits for Pontiac Fieros specifically. Okay. And you can turn them into like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, like these little mini Ferraris. They're terrible kits. Yep. They don't look anything like a real Ferrari. But yeah, the way you guys have kit cars, that's like a whole different thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do it for quite a few vehicles, and namely more classic ones, actually, as well. Which is crazy to me, but people find it as a good way to learn about vehicles and put stuff together, and they can maintain them really well because they've built them themselves. They know every part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they know how they run, and there's clubs for it and everything like that, which is always really, really cool to see. So DeLorean for me. I do have a friend that owns a DeLorean over in the US. He does like movie cars. He has like the Jurassic Park Jeep as well, and he has a DeLorean and everything, which is really, really cool, I think. Especially because it's all kitted out with all the Back to the Future stuff. You know, he's like completely overhauled it like it's movie spec, essentially, but not quite from the movie. So, yeah.
What's your dream car, Alex?
Dream car?
Yeah.
It's hard, man. It always changes, honestly. You always have like different cars growing up and everything like this. That is a tough one. Do you have like a number one dream car yourself, or not really?
I mean, probably like I'd say probably like a 2000 and like, what was the last year of the glider kits? Let's say like 2019 Kenworth W900 glider kit with a 600 horsepower C16, all that kind of fun stuff. For me, it's definitely a truck. But if I had to pick a car specifically, I don't know. You know what I really like? The Volkswagen. I never thought I would say this. Becoming so European. The Volkswagen Arteon. Oh wait, did I take the wrong turn again?
Volkswagen
no,
Arteon.
okay, we're the right way. The Volkswagen Arteon shooting brake. Have you seen this?
I'm gonna look it up.
It's like some kind of grand touring combi station wagon thing. It is cool.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Like, it doesn't have like much in the way of like, horsepower or anything like that, but like it's just a cool looking car. I don't know.
Huh. Interesting one. Yeah. I mean, when I think of dream cars, I always think of cars that I'll never attain, usually.
Oh.
Like something out of my price range. Like, usually for me, it's like a McLaren, right? McLaren 520 or 720 or something like that, or P1 or something like this. When I think of dream cars, I think of like luxury sports cars sort of things. Do you
That's a
have
good
like
point.
That? Not really.
But honest,
but you know what? That Volkswagen.
I don't think I would ever actually like. Okay, I'd like to drive one maybe, but I don't think I would like to own something like that. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen like what it costs to like do an oil change on like some of these like ridiculous Ferraris and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, even if I was a millionaire, I don't think I could bring myself to like spend like $50,000 on a oil change and timing belt replacement. Like.
And they do overcharge for those things just for the sake of their name, right?
Yeah, of course.
There was that TikTok story I saw not too long ago, and I forgot which one it's on. On one of the older Lamborghinis. On the Lamborghini, is it? How do you pronounce it? Murcielago?
Murcielago, yeah.
Murcielago. The little blinkers, the little triangle blinkers on the side of the headlight, just onto the side of the headlights.
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
It's the same like indicator blinker from like an old Ford Focus, like 2001. And like someone showed the bill of like how much Lamborghini would charge for you to replace that part. And it was like $400-$500, right? Yep. But you can buy that exact same indicator off like eBay for Ford Focus for like 70 pence or something ridiculous like this, like silly money, which is quite interesting that they share those parts.
It's actually really funny. Some of the big coaches, like those big RV coaches.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the turn again.
Dang
it. All right.
Talking too much about cars here.
I know. All right. Yeah. Those big RV coaches, they're like minimum starting at like $500,000, right? And some of them, not anymore. Now they all have their own stuff, but like, 10, 15 years ago, they were using like base model car like taillights and stuff. And you look at the back of this car of this coach, it would have some like really weird styling, like this weird bulbous section. You're thinking, why did they do that? And the reason was they were fitting a taillight off of some like Econobox car. It's like, I bet all this money for this thing, and you're gonna use like a $36 taillight off a,
It's wild.
Yeah.
Mark Verstappen is saying in the chat, later Lambo Diablos used the Nissan headlights with a plastic strip to hide the Nissan logo. That's crazy. I mean, it's clever. It's clever, but it's crazy at the same time. Marcus Tappan was saying, Mark, remember Jay Leno's tank car? It needed 17 gallons of oil. Tank car? I know Jay Leno's got an incredible collection of cars.
Yeah.
I've not the...
Yeah, the tank car is like a hot rod
actually.
That's built around like a V16 or something tank engine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's some ridiculous engine. It's like the engine is... The entire car is just the engine with like a little bit of body.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
That thing's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like a hot rod, but just like ridiculously sized. That's mental. It does actually remind me when you're saying about 17 gallons of fuel. One of the cars I loved growing up as a kid, don't ask me why, but was the Hummer. Like the Hummer H1, I think.
Oh, the H1 Alpha, yeah.
Because it's just mean looking, this massive thing. And then like I slowly realized that these things just literally eat petrol tanks for breakfast. Or they just run through gas like it's nothing. I think Top Gear did an episode. They were literally just stopping at gas stations every couple of minutes to fill up, essentially, as they were riding through the road. Yeah.
My 2015 Jeep Wrangler got 23 liters per 100 kilometers.
Wow.
Yeah. 40-inch tires at 9 PSI, baby.
Let's go. That's great. Yeah. That thing has a literal tank engine. That's crazy. That is crazy. The Jaguar XJ220 had Rover taillights. See, these things interest me about how they share in car parts and stuff like that. I always do wonder how they come to those kind of agreements when they're building cars. Or if it's the same parent company, I guess it makes sense in terms of that sort of stuff. But interesting. Well, cars on topic today, that's for sure. That is for sure. Wheeler dealers have a lot of cars. I used to drive a Jeep, can confirm they suck when it comes to gas mileage. Says Cooper Sharp in the YouTube chat. Well, there you go. There you go. But the thing is, back then, you know what? Just thinking about it, if it was like quite a while ago that you owned that vehicle, gas prices were a little bit better back then. I'm so good. Imagine owning a vehicle like that in this economy would be kind of crazy.
I mean, when I owned the Jeep, fuel prices in Canada were still around like $1.50 a liter, and that's pretty much where they're at right now. Actually, they're even a little bit cheaper, around like $1.35, $1.40 a liter, I think, right now. If anyone from Canada around Toronto area can confirm.
Fair enough.
But I didn't buy the Jeep as a commuter vehicle. I bought it to go play in mud and crawl on rocks. So like I knew what I was getting into. I drove it like 1 or 2 days a week because I was out trucking. If I needed to drive, like have a proper commuter vehicle, then yeah, I would have gone and bought like probably a Jetta TDI or something, But okay, so we're coming into Los Angeles here. Well, we're in Los Angeles, but we're coming into the Santa Monica area. So yeah, me and the guys on the business trip, we were there at the Santa Monica Pier. So that was what I wanted to kind of look around a little bit, but just the feeling of being here. A lot of people might
recognize that, right?
Yeah.
It's quite a famous pier. I
made its way into a few video games before as well.
Yeah, because I saw a photo of you because I asked you how the trip was going. You sent me a photo, and I instantly recognized it. Even though I didn't contain a picture of the pier, I saw a car park next to some sand, and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I know this spot. I've maybe blown up quite a few cars in this spot.
Oh, we should have sent that photo to Benny to put up on screen. That's okay.
Maybe. That's all right. Yeah. But yeah, this is quite a famous location, both in real life and in the video game sense.
Yeah. And in real life, they do have this closed off too, because it's all foot traffic now on that bridge. Yep. But yeah, it was quite cool. This whole area is actually really well done. I don't know. I don't want to go into dev cam and fly around because that's cheating, as I was informed. But yeah, you'll see like they got the tour buses here. Coaches, people coming from other parts within the city to go on tours of the area. Right, the pier out there. I can actually, yeah, I'll get down there and then we can talk about it. But I turned the wrong way again, like a dummy. So we'll work our way over there, but yeah, like even this street here, because we actually drove exactly where we're going right now. It was pretty, like it's pretty close. Like it's really, really close. Yeah. These guys did an awesome job.
Stop letting Mark drive. Wait, what's going on? Why are you saying that? Italian young man gets lost too much. He's fine.
I'm distracted.
He's distracted. He's trying to chat about it.
I never got lost so much in real life as I do in this game, though, man. Like. You guys distracting me. You guys get out of here. Chat, go do something else. Busy.
I gotcha. Gosh.
Give me that green light. Come on.
Right in front, I see the GTA Online. I mean, yeah, a lot of people will recognize this from GTA. Obviously, quite a legendary game. It was based. Well, I say loosely based. They did a pretty good job recreating it too, but it's not obviously San Diego or LA or anything. It's Los Santos is what they call it in the game. Exactly. So, but pretty cool. All the palm trees and everything like that. I always thought that was so like America. I'm just like, man, it's so cool to have all these palm trees down the road right next to the coast. Check that out. He's got some ice cream too. Someone's doing comparison images in the Steam artwork tab, and it's crazy how close your artist got it to real life. Oh, really? I haven't seen that. I need to check out the Steam artwork tab more. Okay, I keep forgetting about our community hub there. Mark, is there another invisible person next to you? Is that because you can see the floating mic and the chair there on his
Benny
on his left? SES Ghost. See, we have the SES Snowman. We have the SES Ghost.
Has that been like that the whole time?
Yeah, it's been like that the whole time. There's just like a floating mic there on the steering wheel.
Yeah, this road right here was quite cool. From the car, you actually can't see over these guardrails. The concrete they have here, you can't see over it from the car. And I think they do that on purpose so people don't just like stop here and take pictures.
Take photos, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like really cool, really nice view. I think we can turn left down here. Yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. That's gonna get us where we need to go. Is the light green for us? Oh, it is. For it.
Go, 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 go.
Got a nice sharp turn here. Gonna. So yeah, so this is all, again, like really well done. They got this part right. I mean, this is like similar to other games you might play. But yeah, this bridge here, the walkway, and the really cool thing up here after the next bridge, I don't know if you've seen these on like Reddit or something like that, but these two houses are like quite famous.
Yes.
For their paint.
When the Barbie movie came out, like everyone was saying like the Barbie house versus the black Evo house, whatever they want to call it. It's just like two very distinct houses.
Yeah. And then this whole like even the parking lot is like really accurate that they have here.
This is the photo I saw from you, man. This is it's this area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we were a little farther in. I'm gonna go right in there. Gotta come up here, but like yeah, really phenomenal work from Yannick and the team.
That's cool, man. It's an iconic spot. Iconic, yeah. Loads of people look out for Trevor Phillips, yeah. Look out for a few people.
He's got to look out for me. I'm going to blow this stop sign because that's the kind of person we are today.
I'm happy for the rework. Yeah, it's so awesome. Really, really awesome. This is so amazing. A lot of detail, absolutely.
You see that little red building right in the middle of the screen right now?
Yep.
Right, kind of like bottom right of the Ferris wheel. We ate at that burger shot, that burger joint. It's like right there.
How is it?
It was good. It was pretty good. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was good. Yeah, it was probably one of the best burgers we had in LA, actually.
Okay.
Which I didn't expect for being on the pier. Usually in these like touristy places, they don't try that hard, right? But yeah, it's actually here in the game, the place where we ate. So I was like, that's like so cool.
That is really cool.
And do they have... I wonder if they put it in. Probably there is no reason to do it because you can't actually get there. But there's actually a sign somewhere there, and it actually says like the beginning of Route 66 or end of Route 66, I guess, because technically it begins in Illinois, right? But I can't see it, and I don't want a dev cam over there because I'm going to get in trouble from Namiro again.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, you can actually, we have a prefab here, so if you haven't really checked out LA too much, you can actually come pick up loads right here on Santa Monica Beach.
That's so cool.
Yeah, the picture I sent you, it was actually taken from right where that concrete mixer is sitting, looking that way.
Right in the corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the hills in the background, that iconic scene.
You know, I think, chat, I think we're getting close to the end of the stream today. I think what we're going to do...
Yeah, time is almost up.
You know, it's 6:20 p.m. here in the game, so I think we're going to take a break right here, go for a little swim before we... you know, a little bit of role play.
Must be a pretty nice place for truckers to stop if they can fit in there.
I think if you tried to do this, you'd get in a lot of trouble in real life.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, Nice way to end the stream, just here in LA on the beach.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Let's do a little bit of dev cam. A little bit of dev cam.
Why not? I mean, I don't think it's cheating. You know, we're just admiring the view, admiring the scenery. Check it out.
Okay, so chat, we're going to go into part of the pier, which you're not typically supposed to be able to access with the camera. Quality might not be as good as you are normally used to, so, you know, don't judge the team. Yes. This is all part of our, you know, the way we save on performance, right?
Right. Check it out. So all of these buildings, are they mainly like just like arcades and gift shops? And
yeah,
stuff
so
like
the blue one down there, to the next to the burger place we went to, that's like an actual arcade with like a bunch of arcade games in it. The one before it, I think, is like just like a souvenir shop or something like that.
Okay.
This one right here is in fact a shrimp restaurant, so that's really cool. Yeah, no, like they just did a phenomenal job. Yeah, there's a sign somewhere right here, right in front of us, that's like the start of Route 66. But yeah, the stairs right here, next to the, are they there? Yeah, right there. Those are the ones that we went up to get over to the burger joint and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really cool to see all this make into the game. Of course, there's Namiro down there waiting for his hot dog, right?
I thought he'd be on like one of the rides on the roller coaster or something like that, man. Were they running when you were there? Or?
Oh, he's selling hot dogs. Oh yeah, the roller coaster. Yeah, that was working the whole time. Yeah,
that's cool, man. He's selling. Check him out.
And but yeah, even like if we go way up high, like all this stuff that you see around it, this is all there in real life. Like we were walking around that whole area. It was really cool.
I imagine it was pretty busy as well when you were there.
You know, we were there on like a Thursday kind of afternoon, and it was fine. It really wasn't that busy at all.
Yeah?
I've been to like, you know, it wasn't half as bad as St. Charles Bridge on any day of the week in Prague. So yeah.
Fair enough. Well, dang.
Yeah.
That's cool. We get to relive some of those experiences virtually again. And
I know, right? It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very, very cool. Where's the Route 66? I believe the Route 66 sign is around where those seagulls are. Where are the seagulls? Were they by the stairs? I think I saw some. Or do you mean on the pier? Around where the seagulls are. Do you see any seagulls?
It's like right here, right in front of where the camera is right now.
Ah, gotcha.
I think actually, I can't remember if it's on this side of the crosswalk or the far side of the crosswalk, but it's like right in this area. Yeah.
Got it. Oh well. Something that we maybe
how many Namiros do you think we can find on the beach?
We need to add more people into the game in terms of like
this could be like
design.
This could be like a Where's Waldo, Where's Namiro? What is the craziest job we can find Namiro doing? Oh, is that Chenda right there?
I'm not sure who that is.
That's not any either of them.
That's not, no.
Okay, who's this? What do we got here? This is a woman.
You know what we should do? We should do a stream where it's like, as soon as we spot a Namiro or Chenda model, the stream ends. Like, the stream will end as soon as we see Namiro or Chenda in the game. So
we can make some kind of adult social game out of this that we won't talk about because it's Peggy 3. You can drink a Coca-Cola every time you see Namiro.
Oh man, there'd be a lot of bathroom breaks. There would be. All right, well, we need to wrap things up because time has flown. But it's been a good chat. We've been chatting about road trip. We've been talking about cars. Felt almost like a little bit of like a Top Gear / Drive Tribe episode or something like that.
Yeah.
Talking about all those cars. But it's been good. We hope you've enjoyed the streams this week, chat. If you've missed out on any of them, yesterday we had an ETS2 Let's Play. And before that, we had the 3D modeling stream with the Dodge Challenger with Andy. Head over to our YouTube, youtube.com/SES Software, where quite a few of you are watching from right now. You can find all of our streams on the live tab. You can rewatch them anytime you like. There's plenty to watch there, so do not miss out on that. But otherwise, that's us for the week here, live stream wise. We'll be back next week with more. I'm pretty sure, we got some good ones coming up, so keep an eye out for the announcements. Mark, you look like you got something to say before we end.
Someone's talking about what was the big news. Were we supposed to announce big news
today? Chat, what do you mean by big news? Did someone say something about big news?
I don't know. let's leave it a mystery.
A mystery.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always news in the works behind the scenes.
Yeah, you just have to stay tuned to the SCS blog for all the big news, right?
Namiro said big news next week. As in this week next week, or next week next week? I will have to query him on that. Last week he said that. This week he said that. Okay,
I'll send him a letter by check post and we'll find out.
Yep. Yeah.
In a few weeks.
They are lying. Well, if there's no news that you think is been that big that you didn't think quench your thirst there, then there's stuff definitely coming up. But
I think they're just fishing, trying to get us to say something else.
Maybe talk to Namiro about that. Maybe talk. I was on last Thursday stream. I don't know, chat. But once we have news, we'll definitely share it with you. We got lots of it coming up, that's for sure. All right. Well, anyway, chat, let's leave it there. Big thank you to Benny behind the scenes as well. And we'll catch you again all soon for another SES software stream. But for now, take care, and we'll see you on the road. Bye-bye for now, everyone.